guys, Squibtato Tomato here, and we're back with a new gameplay video. Today we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable, and I'm super excited because this is a game I've been wanting to play for such a long time, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard this game has a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden codes, a lot of hidden messages, and definitely a lot of endings. So this is definitely going to be a game that we're going to be focusing on for a while. Don't worry, there are still some new games that I'm planning to put on the channel. If you want to find out what those games are, go check out my previous video, and that video honestly doesn't even cover half the games that I'm planning on putting on the channel this year, so it'll just give you like a little taste of what's to come pretty much. But anyway, like and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but the option's there. That's the policy for my channel. I make this content just for your guys' entertainment and hopefully to put a smile on your guys' face or brighten up your day a little bit. I don't expect anything in return. I don't expect likes. I don't expect subscriptions. I just hope people watch my videos and enjoy them. That's about it. So anyway, let's get right into it, and it's gonna be so much fun, y'all. Alright, I also put on subtitles so you all can read it in case the audio is kind of whack. Like I said, I don't have the best streaming devices or the best streaming services, so every time I upload a video, it's kind of just up to chance. So let's get into it, and I can't wait, y'all.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'm gonna stay quiet during this.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Kinda
Orders
sounds boring.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Good for him.
And then one
Oh,
day,
there's more.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, we're controlling it now. Okay. Alright. Already I can tell I'm gonna have to mess with the mouse sensitivity, y'all. Oh boy. That's like becoming a daily thing for us, isn't it, y'all? Just messing with the mouse sensitivity every time. Alright. So, I actually did try running this game earlier, and it kinda died. I tried putting the resolution detail and the effect detail to medium quality, and it just crashed on me. So I'm gonna leave it on low for right now. Like I said, I am not using any type of extreme gaming software. I am just on a regular old laptop. So I'm doing the best I can, y'all. Alright, let's see if that fixes the sensitivity. Okay, much better. Yeah, definitely much better. Okay, let's get into it. So he said that we were in an office and okay, wait, nope, sorry. I know it may look like it's okay to you guys, but for the speed that I'm moving my mouse in real life compared to how it's moving in the game is very poor. Okay, better. Okay, so he said that we had been standing at a desk for... Okay. Is there anything I can click on? Now, like I said, I've heard there are a lot of secrets in this game. I know a bunch of big YouTubers have played this game and have messed around with the coding and the source files and all that good stuff. I love how when I look over here, it plays computer sounds, yet the computer's over here. That's funny. It just plays computer sounds. Okay. Oh. Wait. Hey. It locked my room. Can I jump? Can I crouch? Oh, I can crouch. Can I run?
All of his co-workers
No.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What does it say? Who farted? Oh man, the amount of detail just to put a silly little joke. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, guess I turned it off then. Sorry. Okay. No, that one doesn't open. Do any of these open? No. Huh. Huh. I'm just kind of clicking everything. Why is it so bright outside? Ooh. What was that? Was that me trying to open the door? Oh. Hey, there's a computer monitor on in there. Door's open from that side. This one's on too. Okay, I turned it off. How do you get over there?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me fix the sensitivity again, y'all. Hold up. Well, I want to click everything, so leave me alone.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office, because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Shut up, whoever you are. I want to click on shit. Okay? Leave me alone. It's my way of being awesome. What does that say? Can I zoom in any way? I don't think so. Oh. Oh, the ceiling. I didn't even notice that. Hey, there's a clock. Hello. Can I go back? Yes, I can. A box. Nope, that's locked. That's locked too. Nice photo though. Okay. Huh. No. No. Interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
What
the
if I just-
door on his left.
He entered the door on his left. How come you get to predetermine what I do? On his left? What if I just... Do I have to go into the left one? I don't know. I mean, like I said, we're going to be playing this game over again, so for now, we'll follow his instructions. No.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
His boss's office. Meeting room. Meeting schedule. Group planning? Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Rip France. Huh. Targets. Rush for funding for R+D of new coughing machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Okay. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. That could be... That's a whole fucking book right there. That's it. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of... And it's all scribbled off. His future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Employee. 417, 491, 431, 405, 416, gym. I feel like this is a code. This right here, the employee numbers, because those are room numbers, aren't they? So I'm going to take a picture and we're going to come back to that. Like I said, even though I know there's secrets in this game, I never knew what the secrets were. I just watched the base gameplay of taking one way through the door and the other, and that was it. I didn't watch people try and find the secrets. So, yeah. that seems like a code of some sort, so we'll come back to that. What does this say? Bi-quarterly post-review review. We need hopeless reviews. 402 plus 405. Want to get rid of the death support portion in the primary review schedule. What? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net, some sort of child trap. Work harder, hard worker. Teenagers, size of demographic, space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. No more bins, trash cans. Renaming of the ideas. Firing of me. Ideas bin. Huh, okay. Oh. Better safe than profits. Business club. Rule number 1. References are not all they're cracked up to be. Okay. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. The stock market is somewhere here, colored in segments, stripes, requires more. What is hot? Profits, 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 profits. It seems like these business people don't really know how to do their jobs. Help, I'm a post-it. Oh, that's cute. Does this one say anything? No. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less, do messages, don't get fired. No shit, really? Wow, I didn't know that. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. What? Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide is a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Wow. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. Anything else that I need to read? Number of slides
Stanley
on this
just
slide.
stood there doing nothing
Slides,
at all.
charts,
He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
What? Did he just call me out? Please, no more charts, please. I'm begging. Stop. Just trying to read all of these until it loops again. Huh. Okay, so it looped.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Didn't it say Chris was in the broom closet or something?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
What if I just... What if I close the door?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Huh.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because I want to...
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I want to be in the broom closet. Leave me alone. There's cool stuff in here. There's a wrench. There's duct tape.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Then why make it a...
It didn't occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Obviously it is if you're trying so hard to get me to walk out of it.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Okay, you just proved that there's a broom closet ending, so I'm staying in here now. Bye-bye.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
You know what?
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Fuck you, you bitch! What's wrong with me being in a
Well,
broom
I've come to a
closet?
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
What defines
You
me
got
as
to this broom
dead?
closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical melody of some sort
What?
shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
What?
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
What?
All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
So you're seriously gonna make it seem like that someone's dead, and then you're gonna tell them to continue the game even though you just found a dead person on top of the laptop? What the fuck is wrong with you? I want to explore in the broom closet and you start threatening me and calling me a dumb asshole. Why?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
No, I'm going back in the closet. Fuck you.
Too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Oh
Perhaps
no!
there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
That's right, asshole. That's right. That's right.
Coming to a staircase,
Damn it.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, there's a downstairs. Ah, no, I have to be following the story. I just messed with the broom closet because it was fun. Like I said, there's so much stuff you can do in this game. Okay. Executive bathroom? I want to go in the executive bathroom. Why not? Nothing here. What's in here? Oh, that's not open. Hello?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Can I leave? No. Nice fireplace.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
I'm not standing
Trying
around,
to
I'm
input anything
exploring.
on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Ugh, okay, fine. Jesus. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Can't go back. Okay. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Nice elevator. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
That's nice.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. See, there's another way. I can't do it though. I have to follow the story. First time around we follow the story. Damn it. Okay, don't worry guys. We'll come back to it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
There's another platform over there.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I want to read the red. Okay, fired. Fired. Do any of these others say fired? No. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Hey, that one's glitched out up there.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, look. That one's glitched out up there. I wonder why. 234 is glitched out.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
You might have.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Got the number 4 here. Don't know what that does. Doodle-a-doo. Mind control status offline. Can I turn it on? No, I can't. Huh. There's a lot of colored buttons around the place. Console disabled. Okay. There's a 5.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this hot...
Don't worry guys, we'll do on as well. There's so many different things you could do here. Okay. I clicked off, by the way. I can't see anything.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I see
Was it
something over
over?
there.
Yes, he had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, I beat the game. But the narrator just said that there were so many more puzzles unsolved. I mean, it makes sense. Why did it bring me back here again? Can I input anything? No. I thought he escaped. Am I just here
All
for...
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, so obviously he brought me back to the start for something, so... We're doing this, boys. We're doing this.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Hey, that one requires a key card. Maybe there's a key card somewhere we have to find. That's another thing I'll keep on my list of things to look for. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000. What are you supposed to do if you jump off? Like... That door is open down there. Oh. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
It's gonna take me up there,
I'm
so
not
how do I
your
get over
enemy,
there?
Really, I'm not.
Oh my god, there's so many different doors you could take.
Someone else can be difficult.
I guess you could jump off here.
The story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Alright, we'll come back to that door as well. And then there's the other paths that we can take for the other ones. And then there's a door open down there on the floor.
Stop trying to make
oh my god, there's so many things we could do.
Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's the her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who the fuck is her?
She's been waiting.
Who's the chick? Oh, Jesus.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. to reach out to her. If you can
Oh
truly
God, another
place your
choice.
faith in another, then pick up the phone.
There's two choices. I can unplug it or I can answer it. God, there's so many things I can do. Well, I'm disobeying everything now.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Right there.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Nope.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Haha.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
There's so
This
many
is
more
why
choices
you've
I
been
can
able
make.
to
This
make
game's
correct and
awesome.
incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I
No.
won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
No.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No. Oh, for fuck's
Choice.
sake.
It's the best part
Can I
of
skip
being
this?
a real person.
No.
But if used
me outta
incorrectly,
here.
can also be the most dangerous.
God damn
For
it.
example,
I have to
in
watch
this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a
Well,
choice.
guess I'll break out the
He
water.
could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
What the fuck?
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? Practice?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Wow.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah,
Oh,
welcome
what the
back.
fuck?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What? Where am I supposed to go? What? Where do I go? Oh, Jesus.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
See,
Imagine
they blocked
the
the
main character
platform option.
dying senselessly halfway through the
I can't
story.
get down there
That
anymore.
story
Damn
would
it.
make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What? How's that fair? Huh.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No. Oh, geez, everything's messed up. Alright, guess I can't go that way then. Oh no.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No, you're not going to. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh.
Oh! I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Well, I'm not Stanley.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
You wish.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
So they put me
All
back,
right.
huh?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fuck you.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Screw you.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley
sending
would.
me back to the
That
beginning.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Bye-bye.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
It keeps sending me back.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Oh,
I'm
my
quite sure
lord.
you'll be up to the task.
I'm just gonna
follow
keep doing
my
it.
lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Frick off.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as
It
Stanley
keeps sending
would.
me back.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ugh, fine.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hey, the broom closet's closed. Screw you, I'm going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hey. Why did you block off the stairs? This no longer says executive bathrooms. Hey, the room
Stepping inside his
changed.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
The room changed.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 155. Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 155.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right.
I did, and
you
you
could have
kept sending
done
me back
whatever
to
the
the
hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The fuck?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Oh.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice
Am I
you
like
make
the
is just
player
fine.
that's
They're
just
both
like
correct.
watching?
You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
Whoa.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh. Huh. So that was another ending, I guess. Okay, so it looks like I just kind of quit the game and just watched it. I became an
Even
observer.
now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He
That's
could
a new
no longer
dialogue.
recall.
Is it raining?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Sounds like something's raining. What is that noise? So there's an open door over there that I'd like to go see. There's one right there too.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a
Reading
single
input.
difference.
Oh.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the input here? Oh, this is new. Okay. I don't know what this is. Obviously, it's something. This is obviously a secret. I don't know what it is. ACCESS. Maybe that's it. Input received. That's it? Just took one. Okay. Yeah, that was never there before. So I don't think it was. There's more rooms back there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I still have those room numbers I gotta try out.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, time to go on the thing.
Look,
I'll come
Stanley,
back
I
to the
think
phone
perhaps
to
we've
see what
gotten
happens.
off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
Also jump
story
off
has
at some
been
point,
about
too.
nothing but you all this time.
Okay, we're
There's
gonna jump
someone
off,
you've
y'all.
been neglecting, Stanley.
And
Someone
here
you've
we go.
forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yep.
Are you that convinced that
There's
I
a
want
key
something
card
bad
somewhere.
to
I gotta
happen
find
to
that.
you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
No, you don't.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No. Danger everywhere. 2B1. To B3. Huh. Oh.
Now listen carefully,
Oh,
this is
Jesus.
important.
Another choice thing.
Stanley walked through the red door.
I need a key card. The red door? No, I'm gonna go through the blue one.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
No.
door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
There's more ramps.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yep.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Good for
And
you.
in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I mean, yeah.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the
Oh,
idea
stop
came from, except that
bragging.
I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard? The fuck? Huh.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Did this just turn
You
into a
wouldn't mind taking
game
a look at
review
it, would you?
video?
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby
fuck?
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But
No.
of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Did this... Let it burn.
You heartless bastard.
You're welcome.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What? What is going on? Wait,
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last,
they
the
just-
one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
What? Oh.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Really?
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Am I seriously playing Minecraft right now in this game? What is going on?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
He literally just put us in Minecraft. Okay,
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Okay, wow. Wow. Hidden on my... Oh my god, are we in Portal?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Are we in fucking
You
Portal?
trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it
What's
any
it
better
say?
myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
It's Portal. This is Portal.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room and...
Oh. Oh. Okay, there's a lot of places for me to go. Oh shit, I fell through again. Oh. Where am I? What the fuck? Hey, there's light down there. Huh. What is all this? What? What in the world is going on? Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it, he'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the
No,
confusion.
that's not
That's
true.
who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
What? What is going on? Oh my gosh. There are so many things that we haven't done yet and so many places that we haven't explored. Like, what? Hold on, guys. How long have I been recording for? An hour? Okay. We'll go to an hour 30 and then I'm gonna end the stream. I mean, not the stream, I'm gonna end the video. I still have that door
The meeting
code.
room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Huh, the dialogue keeps changing. I want to see if that thing's still waiting input. No, it's not on this time. Interesting. Oh, it's over here now. Okay, well that's another input received.
When Stanley came to a set of two
No.
open this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Is there anything else over here for me to do? I mean, I could answer the phone to see what that does.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired
Plus,
years
there's
ago.
still the red door over there that I could go check out.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
We'll just
really,
jump
I'm
off.
not. I realize, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
Oh my
Stanley left from
God.
the platform and plunged to his death.
Yeah.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, this is new. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
This said the whiteboard ending. Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Huh. Really? That's it? Just that? Console bark? Console bark. B-A-R-K. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of that because obviously it's telling me something. That might be something I have to type into the computer when it first starts us up. Huh. Console bark, huh?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
How many endings have I gotten?
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, should I go to the phone ending or should
Look,
I
Stanley,
jump
I think
off?
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Should
foot
I jump
here.
off the platform
I'm not your
again?
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this
Stop
time.
whining.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
We're gonna do this one.
What? Really?
I'm
I
in
was
the
in
mood.
the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
We're gonna go through the blue one for a few times.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
We're gonna go through this one again.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
And now we're gonna go
Stanley
through the red one.
walked through the red. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's
Wait a minute,
clear,
this is just-
Stanley? I wanted to stop.
We're just going in circles.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
No, we're just going in
Here,
circles. What the
let
fuck?
me show you.
What if I kept going? No, it just doesn't do that. Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What is this?
Here. Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If
What
we
down
just
there?
stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel
What if I fall off?
happy.
Oh, I can't fall off.
I actually feel happy.
I mean, it's pretty, but I'm gonna. Bye.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Okay, fine. There.
Right. Where were we?
Merry Christmas. Are you happy now? Do you feel relief? Okay, we're leaving now.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
How about no?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
And if I do? If I do, what are you gonna do about it, asshole? Get your ass out of here.
Oh, no. No, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Bye-bye.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Pretty much.
You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Yeah,
Am I reading the situation correctly?
because you're being a dick.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
You're being a dick.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Bye-bye.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Don't act like you're so sad. You're literally trapped. Okay, this is new. You literally trapped me in a fucking game. This is new.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So see, things change each time. That's interesting.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Should I go do the phone
I'm
ending
not your
now?
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
Or should I go
investing in
fuck
your
with them
trust
again
in
and go do the
someone else
room?
can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
We'll do the
about
phone
nothing
ending.
but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
I know you keep saying
This is
her.
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
There, I'll pick up the phone for you. Jesus.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Wow, and you
you
wonder
I'm
why
trying to
I
make a
jumped
point
off
here,
the
Stanley.
stairs.
I'm trying to get
Total
you to see
dick
something.
move.
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What if I go this way?
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
You asshole. Ugh, fine.
This
Hello,
is a very
honey.
sad story about the death of a man named
The
Stanley.
death?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
No. And, oh, enter. Oh,
Look
fine.
at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
And, oh.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Why,
It was
though?
wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
What?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the
explaining the
building
story
had
to
suddenly
me.
vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press 5 to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Ah.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Well, I'm trying to find
And
that
down
one.
another was a game with a baby.
I haven't seen the
And
yellow
he
line one
called
yet.
it The Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
You gonna give me any snarky dialogue, you prick? No? Fine then.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Why did the screen say please die? And then he started just repeating himself. What is going on? The fuck is this place? Okay, B-A-R-K. No, it's not taking. Damn, okay. That might be something else I have to do. I gotta do that door
I can't
code.
wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Okay, where's the input screen? It's gone. The input computer's gone. Huh, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this
No.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There's so much more stuff in here I have to
The
do.
lounge was
It's
grand,
funny.
majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked
Oh.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
This down button's new. Let's try this. I know we still have the stairs option to where we can go down the stairs, and then we also have the escape corridor that we can take, so I'm memorizing it, guys. I'm memorizing it. I know we have a bunch of codes, like what happened to
Stanley
that
didn't
input
want to go
computer.
back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
He didn't know what was going on, so I don't think he knows where we're
Oh,
going.
no, it's to the right, my mistake.
No, let me back through. I want to go.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I took him to the boondocks.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Can I still try the other doors, though? Will they open? No. No. Oh, it just detoured me here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far
That
off
number
track,
up there is
hmm?
glitched.
Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh, the input computer hasn't showed back up yet. Maybe I did endings in the wrong order.
When Stanley...
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you?
Yeah,
I'm the
why
one
are
who
you
wrote the
asking me?
story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh. So those two seems like they connect to each other. I know where those two go already. Well, this is entirely new. If I can go through any of these doors... Ugh. So many possibilities I
I'll
could do
say
with
it.
this.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Oh,
promise you
calm down.
there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think it's gonna be messed up again. Yeah, the input monitor hasn't come back. Huh. I want to find that yellow line thing that he was talking about.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I don't think so.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing,
Door's
how
gone.
about this? You win! Congratulations!
What?
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Oh. I don't know, Chief. Oh, there's the yellow line. I was just talking about it.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
It's taking me through that way this time, though. So does that mean we get to go through all the doors, actually? Okay.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life
Oh.
itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
Where does this
right?
go?
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. This is way too loud. Okay, the line's looking kind of weird.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
What?
You won't want to miss anything.
Please don't put the music back on.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't think so, Chief.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay, am I still following the dumb line? I assume so. No more talking, huh? Have you given up
You know
already?
what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Kind of hard not to when it's going in the same direction that we are. Man, Mr. Line, you really got fucked up.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. how important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with that counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? Since
This
the
guy has
answer
a
is
big
clearly
brain, and
yes,
I'm too
then
busy
by
going
all
in a
accounts,
circle to
the door
understand
on
what the fuck
right
he's
is the
saying.
correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Okay, but I want to go through this one.
Oh,
The
hold up, what's
confusion
this?
ending?
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Jesus, what the fuck? The fuck just happened?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, should I? Oh. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
It's a fun room. Don't judge me.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. all of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all?
Oh,
None of it made any logical sense.
why am I going in
And
circles?
as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm
Wait,
still
the car's
lucid.
gone.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What the fuck?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That is true.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all
Okay,
people
now
in
the
their
car's
dreams,
missing again.
the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
Weird.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
I mean,
My life is normal. I am normal.
no, you're
Everything
not.
will be
You're a
fine.
video game character.
I am okay.
Uh-huh. You done now? Uh-huh. Yeah, you done? You done being a dumbass?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone
Jesus,
wake
the
me up.
music.
My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Damn. Video game character just woke up from...
This is the story of
realism.
a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And
Oh.
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body,
What the fuck?
and then she turned and ran.
What? What? What is going on?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Just like, how come my input monitor never came back? This is so weird. Wait a minute. I don't remember walking through here. Do I?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I know there was an escape hallway at the very end. We'll go to that real quick, guys, and then I'm gonna end the video. We'll come back to the game and
Yet there
find
was
any
not
more
a single
secrets.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Hey.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You closed my broom closet. How fucking dare you?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
He closed my broom closet. Hey, that opened. Oh shit, stuck. Oh. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. This has never opened before. Interesting. Where does this room go then? Oh. Well, we still gotta do the escape route, but I guess we can go here. I can go up or down? Oh yeah, this is the jam. Guys, I'm finding so much more shit. What's going on? Hey, it's not my name. I love how it's the narrator singing. Damn, this is really a jam. Heck yeah. Shaking my butt, 'cause I can. Oh yeah. Okay, oh, wait, no, I'm back here again, so let me go down. Okay, it doesn't take me anywhere, so what was the point of it? I'm gonna go down again and see what it does. Do 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 da 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 da. Is it still going? Jesus. I'm just gonna wait here and see if anything happens. These are some nice jams. I just love hearing the narrator in the background just totally vibing to the song. It's amazing. Alright, it seems like we're not going anywhere, so... Yeah, it literally just stays there. Okay, there might be something else we have to do for that, but for right now, we'll go to the escape one.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Ugh.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Haha, get wrecked. Get wrecked, yes, scrubs. Is there anything back here? No, okay. Well, we'll see. Oh yeah, there's also the turn on option we didn't do either. Also, all those weird colored buttons that we could press.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
No.
Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Good.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, I'm good.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Of course. Who just keeps a lava pit here? Or a hole? It's just weird. Bye-bye. I mean, I didn't die. Technically. I didn't die.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Oh, you
demise,
get smushed.
it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't
Anything I
see
can
the
press?
big picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Heck yeah, let's go!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Oh.
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
What?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Who are you?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Who are
What
you?
exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When
Oh.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Interesting. Wow. There's a lot of stuff here. Is this like the behind the scenes content? In a battlefield fighting aliens, actually we can send him with wage war. It's the narrator. We really surely are starting to build it. It was far too joking on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. Huh. How's the rule of this game be? Are you born the device of the bring with images and receive it? You're interested. Truth is important, not spam. Will the Stanley Parable have infinite quests? How many endings? The Stanley Parable is really acting and let me shopping. I hope we'll find selection of desert boots. The thing I want to know is what would do. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. There's a lot of things that went into this. Huh. Oh. So this was their first trailer, huh? Hmm. Wow, it's a very rough sketch. Not bad though. I mean, it's a great concept of a game, honestly. And I know there's still stuff I haven't found yet.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
I still died anyway. That's great. Hello? Hello? What just happened? What's going on? Did I fall into the black void of despair? Is that what happened? What? Is there nothing left? Hello? 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 Did I don't... Did I break the game? Nothing's happening, so... Shit, was I supposed to press save?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Did I save it
All
all?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Or did I finish it officially? I know there's still stuff in here we haven't done.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either.
I want to go back to the
Feeling
ending
a
and see if
wave
it gives
of
me anything
disbelief,
different. See,
Stanley
no, it did
decided
remember.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
It did remember. It saved my broom closet ending.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I did remember. The fact that the boards are still in the broom closet means that it remembered. And I can still open these doors. So it did
Okay, I
remember.
think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
No, I can't get the thing. It's not giving me the cursor. Okay. Here we go, guys. 2. 8. 4. It's click 7. 2. 8. 4. 5. So it did remember. Okay. Which means there's still stuff here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I already went down that way.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, yeah, I'm just going back so I can click the on option and mess with the different buttons there are.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
See, why is
Each
that one
bore the
glitched
number
up
of an
there?
employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I gotta find that room that's glitched up there, because it means something, obviously. What's its room number again? Is it not gonna give it to me? There it is.
This
It should be
mind-controlled
234, so
facility,
room
it was too
234
horrible to believe
has
it
some type of
couldn't be
glitch on
true.
it.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Pirate? It says pirate up there. Oh, private maybe?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Possibly.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
I feel like these
For
colored
he
lights.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I feel like the color lights have something to do with it too. Alright, well, time to press the on button.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
What red
about
button do
me,
I push?
Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
What red
Oh,
buttons am I
I'm
supposed to be
good.
pressing?
You're gonna die anyway.
That one?
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
What's the passcode?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone
Charge?
inside, or I let
3?
it burn to a crisp.
I
have to
need
say
the 3
this, though,
button?
This version of events has been rather
Okay, there's a
amusing.
5.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control
Shit.
wrested
Shit,
away from you,
shit,
it's
shit.
quite
There's a
rich.
1,
I
2.
almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next
There's a 4
go-around
up
will
there.
be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Where's the 3
but
button?
I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Okay, but
Do you
what's
have
the...
any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley,
Where's the 3?
you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action
Okay, I clicked
moving along.
3.
It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's
I don't...
fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
I mean, I clicked
Take a
the...
look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
I clicked to the 3, so I don't really know what it wanted me to do. Let's just click it again,
Or will
see
you
what
let it
happens.
go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
I don't
And
really know what the
believe
3
me, I
meant.
will
It
be
was
laughing at
blue,
every
but my
second
button
of your
was white,
inevitable
so I don't
life
really
from the
know.
moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Cool. I didn't really know what to do there. I clicked the 3, but it didn't do anything. I'll come back to it. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be enough for me today. I think I've been streaming for almost, what, over 2 hours? Not streaming. Doing this video for almost 2 hours now. I know we still have a few more endings we have to go through and a few more secrets we have to find out. For example, that failsafe ending, and yeah, so I'm gonna try and figure out what that means, and then also we have to figure out how we get the input computer back, because that code's gone now. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure did, and I hope, again, you can find this game on Steam. However, this game is not free, sadly, but I'll still put the link in the description for you guys to go check it out. I highly recommend it. And anyway, hope you guys had a great summer. Can't wait to start putting out more uploads, and I'll see y'all later. Scotato out.